I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. Years ago, and you can call me an old timer if you want, from the old school. But years ago, when I was a member of the Baptist Ministers Conference, the Baptist preachers who had brought black people through the World War II, many of them had come through the Depression, and had led black people to survive, maintain themselves as families, raise their children, build Shaw University, Howard University, build all these colleges, Tuskegee Institute. And when black people were able to do all of that without ever having anybody in the office as a black mayor or black president or black anything, they were able to do all those things, build schools, maintain the family, maintain the neighborhood, make babies, be mothers and fathers, and go to church on Sunday. And so, someone said, well, I think it was, what was it doing, the Nixon administration, that I think James Brown endorsed Richard Nixon. That's right, James Brown, born in Augusta, Georgia, poor as Job's turkey, raised by a prostitute mama and a no good daddy, yet he endorsed a Republican. And so it's not longer, but it's just that. The preacher used to say, what we're doing is switching from leading Negroes to Negro leaders. In other words, when we started looking at people like Sammy Davis Jr., Sidney Poitier, and all the Japheth people running to them, asking them their opinions about who should be the president, one thing after the other, and even got James Brown to endorse Richard Nixon. The preachers who had watched from the time of the Depression, the Civil War, not Civil War, but World War II, said they're now running to leading Negroes, but they're not running to Negro leaders. In other words, that's one thing. Sammy Davis Jr. and Sidney Poitier was a leading Negro, but he wasn't a Negro leader. And that's the difference. And the preachers used to be, listen, Martin Luther King was not accepted by the Baptist preachers across America. Even after he died, finally they decided to get on board and say, well, let's make his birthday a holiday. But Martin King wasn't accepted. Listen, most black people didn't accept Martin King. He's just a leading Negro, but he wasn't a Negro leader. And so I come with that perspective. Now you got people like this Charles, the false God. He's a freak. And Al Sharpton. If you could stand in my shoes and look, well, these are the people that the white people, the media are running to give counsel and advice about what's going to happen in the presidential election, what's good for the nation. You're asking Al Sharpton, you're asking Charles, the false God. It's a scream. He said, Pastor Man, you just saying this is young, this is a new day. Yeah, it is. Oh, this is a new day, it's a new movement. You're doggone right. This one left me behind. All I know is that in my day, my movement did a whole lot better in terms of economics. Harlem was a beautiful place. Harlem was a paradise. It was paradise. I'm telling you, everybody wanted to come. I'm going uptown to Harlem. I'm going to let my hand down in Harlem. Harlem was a paradise. It wasn't a ghetto. Now it's a hellhole. And fathers were in the homes, and children had fathers and mothers both to give counsel. And all of these so-called Negroes out there now, it is the worst destruction than anybody's ever seen at any time. All right, okay.